Hi folks, it's John from kingstonpowdercoating.com. I'd like to share with you, we've done a lot of different parts and a variety of parts and powders, and these are two separate orders, and I thought it would be a great opportunity before we bubble wrap them and send them out. We do more and more lately, so everything from here over is for a Dodge Cummins Diesel engine. So this is probably our 6th or 7th turbo kit that we've done with clamps and our big plate here, and then we got our big horn that goes on the front. This one's the aftermarket, the ATS. We do a lot of guys like these ATS systems. So we've got another one here. So I thought we'd just quickly go through it. The band clamps, these are just, they come like a stainless steel or aluminum look to them. Our client really likes the idea of having it high gloss black. So we basically treated them and prepped them all, gassed them off, and now we've got this quite sharp. Hopefully it shows up in the video well. This is like a glass black or a high gloss. So very, very shiny finish, extremely smooth. Now these were new to start with, so if I say they look like new, they are, but it's quite sharp looking. So they've got the 3 band clamps for that. And then we're often doing these spacer plates. So this is used off of a Cummins engine. It's an alloy metal. They're generally quite rough looking and a lot of grease and oil residue. So we have a polishing sand that we use. So we polished all of the aluminum as smooth as we could. You still have some casting marks. And then this is powder coated once again with the high gloss black. So that's all going to be, that'll just kind of clean up the look. And then as I mentioned earlier, we have, this is the ATS, the arc flow system. And then they've got some important threaded points. And then same thing on the back. So we've got special silicone plugs that we make sure we protect all of these threaded sections. The customer chose to have just the smooth look on the front. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll polish the raised letters, so that'll be like the brushed aluminum look, the ATS arc flow. They'll be polished, but he chose just to go more subtle and just have it all in black. So obviously it looks quite sharp. And then this is another one of our newer colors. So there's the Candy series. So this was, these are the aluminum pieces. This is a cast piece, obviously the turbo. And a lot of masking involved to make sure that we protect critical areas. So this is a candy blue. We've done lots of candy purples and raspberries, and then this is the blue. Quite sharp. I'm not sure how well it's going to show up in the video. So basically, it's a lot of work for us. Because what we have to do is mask everything off. We polish blast because this typically is a rougher cast, and we polish it and work it the best we can to get in all the nooks and crannies where they have cast and sand marks in them. Then we gas them off. We mask them with a special high heat masking tape. Quite time consuming, but the overall result I think is quite rewarding. So then once it's gassed off, it goes in an oven for about an hour. And then we powder coat them a deep chrome powder coated finish. And then we add this top coat, which is the blue. And I don't know if this is going to make it better or worse. So it's probably, I'm guessing, going to show up in the video more of a purpley blue. But this is more of like a midnight blue color or a darker blue. And then it's the chrome. Because it's a semi-transparent, the chrome is kind of popping through the blue. So it does have a little bit of a purple hue to it, depending on how the light hits it. So we've done the turbo housing. We have our pipe here. So just try a couple of little, I'm not sure how well that's going to show up in the video. So this is a candy blue. We have another candy blue that has metallic in it. This one's not a metallic, it's just a straight blue with the chrome. I think kind of a neat look. And then we've got our little box, the little unit that's going to go up top, and then we've masked that off. Same kind of idea. So it's aluminum, then chrome, and then we do the candy, and obviously we've got the same thing with the big valve cover, and you can see the side. So hopefully you can see that, the contrast in the sides. So a lot of work on our end, but you know what, it's really rewarding when it's done. It really personalizes the Cummins Diesel. We've done several different colors. We've got textures and hammer tones, and then we get into these candies and the high gloss. So basically whatever the client wants. With the Cummins series, we do a lot of those. And then we do a ton of motorcycle parts. So right here we've got a swing arm, and then we have just a simple kickstand. So this is our basic kickstand, and it was a silver gray color from the factory. We sandblasted it, and then we've powder coated it this high gloss black. So it's quite sharp looking. It's going to be very, very durable. It was already quite rusty on the bottom. It's not that old of a motorcycle. So we made sure that we masked the critical areas. There's not a lot of clearance for the kickstands. And then with this swing arm, this is our satin black. So hopefully, sorry, it's dusty already. So this swing arm, once again, was a silvery color. And we'll try it without the flashlight. So we've got our swing arm, and you can see there's lots and lots of areas where there's small threaded inserts. And it's attention to detail that makes a difference. We restore classic cars also, and we do a lot of sandblasting and powder coating. So there's crucial areas that we masked off because the tolerances, same thing in this, where the bearings are at the base of the swing arm, and then you've got these important pieces. So on some bikes, the tolerance is incredibly small, and this is one of those bikes. So we just had to make sure that we used high heat masking, and then wherever we have the threaded pieces, we were able to protect the threaded locations. Same thing in the sides here. Just to point out, like a lot of people will call and say, how much is to powder coat this? And how much is to powder coat? And they go, wow, it seems expensive. But when you appreciate how much work's involved, and then when you see the finished product, because if we didn't care much about the details and it was strictly just price, then we wouldn't put these special grommets in. They're quite expensive to buy in kit form. So basically they would do a quick, what they call a dust blast. So they basically just scuff it quickly. We degrease them. We eliminate all of the product that's on it. So you can see in this area here, this is true aluminum cast. So that's how clean the whole item was. So this whole swing arm was like this when we started. So you just get a better adhesion. We gas them off. We make sure that these all, because all of these little threads, you would have to tap them all. And I've heard guys spending up to 2 hours just to tap the little areas for the swing arm. So it's just small little things. This is a really nice color though. This is like a cross between a, what would you call it, a semi-gloss? It's not quite as shiny as a semi-gloss. So it's a cross between satin and semi. And in the powder coating world, they refer to this as a 55% sheen. So this, we do a lot of this color in wheels. If you don't want like in your face kind of look, more of a subtle black, this is really, really common. And then when you compare it to the high gloss black, you can see there's quite a difference. I'm not sure if you're going to see that with the lighting, but this is kind of in your face, high gloss black compared to more of the semi-gloss. So just a quick, because we're going to bubble wrap all these up. So we've got, I think there's 3,500 colors. We've got about 120 colors in stock, and we're bringing more in. So whatever your needs are for media blasting, prep work, and powder coating, give us an opportunity. We're kingstonpowdercoating.com, and I thank you for watching.